Hello and welcome to episode 23 of our Let's Play the Banner Saga. Let's have a look at the barn maybe. The smell of hay and yak's dung is heavy as you enter the stout wooden barn. Zephyr and Nichols are talking in hushed tones to the guard captain, Gudmundur, who glances at the launch cart nervously. Everyone knows why we are here, she says. I do not believe in coincidences, but I cannot begin to imagine what would draw an army of dredge to Bindal besides the contents of this cart. She moves her spear in intricate motions, occasionally shaking her head and starting over. Finally, she looks at you to open it. The sight of the Sundar Bellower's body in the cart silences everyone but you. You howl as the memory of the dream tears through your mind and drops you to your knee. A strange tower of white stone, lightning, fear, confusion, distrust. There is a wrongness about it all. Bulwark, hey! Volka's voice drowns you from the dream, and she's shaking you by the straps of your cloak. Everyone is watching. Another dream? She asks. Your eyes finally focus on hers. A white stone tower, lightning. What are you talking about? Zephyr asks, pulling away from the cart. Her tone is full of concern. I saw a tower, lightning. I don't know what I saw. The Valka pauses briefly before shrugging. This is unexpected, Zephyr says. The Valka looks unaccustomed to surprises. Gudmundur continues to continue her task. Nichols, take some fighters and open the mine. Keep that path clear at all costs. As both men begin to leave, she points to a cart and shouts, Not a word of this. They nod on their way out. She turns to you and Volka. This cart, I'm not sure why they are attacking, but if the dredge recapture Belor, he's dead. Who cares if they take him? He cannot die. His immortality is more than a rumor. Dredge lives have no natural end, but they can be killed, all except the immortal Sunder, Belor. They live forever? Zephyr nods, but looks lost in thought. How do you know all this? Zephyr sighs. The Valka know many things about all life in the world. I cannot go into further detail right now. Further detail? That was no detail at all. There is an army of dredge coming for this card. I will tell you more when it's safe. The storm to the south and the dredge army to the north leaves us with one way out. The mines. The mines of Moria! Wait, our way out is to sit in a hole in the ground? The Valka have pathways there that will grant us escape, but with all these people, it will be difficult. Why should I trust anything you say? How would lies serve me in this moment? If the situation was not dire, why would I reveal secrets guarded by the council? She does seem more open than any Valka or Mender you have ever met. If we go with you, what is required? We only have a couple of hours to move food and people to the mine. I'll be at the opening preparing the way. Help load carts near the gates or warn the families in the houses of our immediate departure. Without waiting for a response, Zephyr hurries away. You know, we could always take Balor's cart and make a break into the mountains. The two of you reseal Balor's cart. course, a town in chaos is tempting. Makes you wonder what we might find in the Great Hall. Hmm. I'm not playing nursemaid to these people. Let's go. The Shield Maiden follows you to the Raven's post without any other word. When you arrive at the Raven's post, you notice how over half of your fighters are missing. Where is everyone? Volker asks the guard. A few went to that young mender to the mines. With that young mender. A good number are outside the wall looking for a find. A few more, well, they went looking around in town. Fine idiots, she screams. Wrong time for any of that. Your thoughts exactly. She looks at you. What do you want to do? Stick with the plan of leaving and find who you can. Give up on leaving. It's no good, you snarl. By the time we round up the others, we'll miss our opportunity. Volka's shoulders droop, and she nods. All the remaining ravens have gathered around you. We can still help the Valka with loading carts or alerting people in the houses, Volka says. Or we could help ourselves. Great Hall Gate. Houses, market. Oh, 113 available. Oh, it's the same ring. Obsidian ring. Never deflected. What's at the Great Hall? I don't know. I don't know what to pick. Oh, houses and market is the same? No. Roughly half the ravens are around to help you wind through the paths between the old leaning houses. To the mines, you shout, banging on doors. Families stumble out of their homes, asking no questions of you, and head to the mines. After a few paths are cleared, Ollie whistles to get your attention. Big house over here, he says, grinning. Might be worth checking out. See anything through the windows? Looks empty, except for a woman who likes her drink as much as me, he says. She's passed out. Recognizing an excuse to enter and look around, you say, it's our job to save her. Ollie laughs and agrees. Odd for a house, you say, noticing the size. You bang on the ordinary door as a precaution. Nothing. Entering, you find scattered toys and hand-carved runes on wooden blocks. Slumped in a chair and snoring in the middle is a middle-aged woman. Doubt your mind, says Ollie, walking over and prying a wine skin from her hands. Papa? Ollie draws an axe as a small girl peeks around the wall. She wipes her eyes. What is this, you ask? Ollie tucks away his weapon and looks around the wall. It's like a barn full for children, he says. They're all back there sleeping. They'd have missed the mines without us. The chaos at the mine's entrance halts at your arrival. Bulwark Bloodaxe with a drunk woman over one shoulder and a dozen children in tow. Valka Zephyr says, and they say the gods are dead. The villagers laugh while frantic mothers scoop up their children. The celebrations end when a loud slam on the gates announces the arrival of the dredge. Everyone into the mine, now! Shouts Zephyr. Oh! There we go. The mine shaft is cramped, and more than once your broken horns knock against a rough ceiling or a timber. You follow Valka Zephyr at the head of the caravan. She is lighting one of many bracketed torches along the way when she shouts from the mouth of the mine to reach you. Dredge! The gates in the town did nothing to help their advance. Gudmundur and his men will slow them, Zephyr says, but it may not be enough. They have orders to collapse the opening if they're overwhelmed. Will you keep them from being overwhelmed? Back to the top. Heading up the mine shaft is like swimming against the current. Frightened villagers push forward and you barely have room to get past the oxen guard. Gudmundur, in his grim manner, looks pleased to see you. No real plan, he says. Just kill as many as you can. The ravens around you smile at his words and begin to chant. Cromer. Runic Gale. The Mender creates a magically infused zone within which concentrated areas of power form. Anyone, friend or foe, who steps through one of these concentrations receives a burst of power for one turn. Possible buffs include 3 willpower, 3 psychic damage, 3 armor, or 3 break damage. Oh, a buffing character. Oh, she's got mending as well. But is this different? Restoring the armor of any ally within 6 tiles. Ivan was not restricted to 6 tiles. It's kind of weird. Sorry. Um, could probably upgrade him as well. And Bercy maybe. Nichols is another one. Another mender. Also 6 tiles restriction. Back. Gudmundur. Stonewall, okay. Four raiders standing in square formation will each gain an additional 4 armor. Yeah. Oh, and then we don't have Volca even. Okay. So who are we going to take as the last person? Bercy or Bach? Ollie is also quite good, I feel. 7 to upgrade. Can't upgrade him. We can promote Bulwark for 17. Oof. 17. Also 17. We'll let rest, armored rest, and +1 will. To break, to arm. To move, -1 aggro. Let's give the break to him. Then we can give the movement and the aggro to Volca maybe. So we have one ranged character and one support. Shield Smash. The character smashes a shield against a single adjacent target. The target and all adjacent units, friends or foe, take break damage from the force of the attack. Without her shield, she loses her passive ability, Shield Mastery. That doesn't sound very good. But you have no choice, it seems. Movement and aggro. Shield Mastery. How much do we have left? 35. There's not much we can upgrade on Krummer. $17 to upgrade though. Alright, we still have these 2 arms that we can give to somebody. So we're giving it to Ollie. What is that glooming thing standing? Well, I can't read that fast. Splinter Sentinel. Gloom Wardens focus on its attacker. Covers all the rage on the battlefield with volatile spikes that shatter on impact. Rupture. Oof. Alright, who's first? This guy right here. Let's put you over there. Then we have Bulwark. Does he have any special ability? Stonewall, right? The hell is that? Shudder. Covers all dredge on the battlefield with volatile spikes that shatter on any impact. Alright, Bulwark. If we do 5, let's do 6 just to be sure. Okay. Krummer's got Tempest. Knockback on strength greater than 3. he only has one exertion, so... Okay, maybe we should do something about that. Or we could do shield smash. No, let's not do that. Or we could just remove armor. If we do this, then we neutralize him, sort of, right? Rupture. Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter much. Okay. I wonder if we go over here, is it going to hurt her as well? I would assume so, but... Or we could go for the Axe Storm. Ah, 6. Creates runes of power within a 7-tile diameter area. Alright, let's go and hit this guy. Bulwark, okay. Cull the Weak, killing blow grants an extra turn, bear rage, counter attacks plus lowers armor, and causes fear in adjacent enemies. That's not really gonna do us any good, right? Guess we're removing armor then. Holy crap. Oh my god, first deflect already. They all seem to be infected. Runic Gale, diseased. The Dredge infection inflicts 1 strength damage each turn. Ooh. Okay. And he's doing it again. He doesn't want to learn. Oh! Shit! Oh! Fall back, Gudmundur repeats. The opening is ready to come down. As everyone sprints into the mine, the guard captain tosses you a heavy hammer and points at a timber. You deserve the honor, he says. You turn and look at the grey sky, the snow, Bindal, and the dredge walking toward you. With a hefty swing, the timber snaps and the rock begins to fall. You drop the hammer and race down the shaft towards the light of the torches. Ahead, the path comes to a dead end against the smooth surface of a large flat rock. We should camp, Zephyr says. It may be the last decent sleep these people get for days. I'll need Nichols to assist me in opening the path beyond. But first, you and I should talk. Ah, great. Another talk with a mender. A few small fires provide a sense of calm for the caravan, though the villagers keep well away from the ravens. There is enough light to see you are no longer in a man-made mine, but in a natural cave of sorts. What are we doing here? Staying alive and keeping Ballywer from the dredge. I thought that was obvious. But we keep heading down like we're hunting dwarfs. The Valka gives you a ghost of a smile. Until today, no one but a few on the council knew about these tunnels, not even menders. We didn't create them, but we have used them a great deal over the years to travel far distances quickly. Zephyr becomes quiet, awaiting a question. So where are we headed? Where would you go, knowing you possess the sleeping body of the immortal Sunder General? Dropping it in the Blue River still sounds good. It was not a terrible plan by, we'll call her Juno for simplicity. But the closest I could get us is a path through the middle of the Fladavalor plains. I have to assume the dredge army is there in force. Manahar is the safest place to secure Balor's body. Whatever drew the dredge army towards us in Bindal, the council can find a way to stop it. And what about my ravens? So far helping Valka pays less than a bloodshed coin. And that is why I'm talking to you alone now. The corridor will lead us to Manahar in a week's time. See us there safely, and I give you a genuine Valka oath. You will be rewarded well enough to never need to work again. You look around at the cave walls and back the way you came. We'll go to Manahar. We were heading there after the Blue River anyway. So look at the heroes. Seems like a decent team. I'm just not sure about the axe man. Hmm. 3 away from killing. Yeah, 3 as well. To break. It's got better stats actually. I don't know. Everything else is fine, I feel. Huh? Why did Krumer only have 1 exertion? Oh wow, I didn't see that. Oh, they all have specialties now? Why didn't the game tell me about this, or did I miss this completely? I thought that was only a thing for the special abilities. So you can... Oh no, I did... No, I remember now. Yeah, I remember now. We did see this. Yeah, the chance to do something. %30% to avoid any killing blow. 20% to regen 1 willpower per turn. Dodge. Strength attack. Bonus chance on hit. I'm not sure how important that is. Do we need to rest? I don't think so, right? Alright, let's stop the episode here maybe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.